Princess, and welcome to another Vera Bradley Outlet store haul. It's a big one, at least in money spent, which I should not have. I was very, very bad. I went up there with the intent of being good, but then it happens. But I don't get up there often, and I'm not going to get up there anytime soon because COVID is crazy, especially here in Arizona. And so it was a special trip today, very carefully planned and executed, but anyway, it's just so far away. So I made the trip very worth my while, and yeah, I can't afford any more Vera for a while. I say that, but if you didn't already know, Thursday the 14th is the next release, and there's a bunch of things in that I want. So maybe if there's a good sale, maybe I can get some. I think I have a coupon somewhere too that might work, but anyway, we'll see. So very little though. I have to be extra good now for the rest of the month for sure. We'll see how next month goes. But without further ado, here comes the haul. It's big in number of items and cost, but not huge in size. It doesn't matter. But anyways, sorry if you hear that beeping. That's my dryer. Yep. Okay, so this first item is a newer style. Well, the tag is off of it. That's weird. Hang on. Because I got more than one of them. Let's see if the other tag is on here. Yeah, okay. So this is the Lighten Up Mini Zip Around Cosmetic. I kind of feel like I got one of these last time, but I don't know. I don't remember. But this is Scattered Wildflowers. I like this pattern a lot. I think it's a fun little mini floral thing on a navy background, which is great. It is a double zipper, so it zips around. It has rubber zipper pulls, pretty standard outlet Lighten Up. And inside is this pale blue. It has 3 small mesh pockets on one side, and on the other side, it's almost a lay flat cosmetic. And as I say that, I swear I did have this before, which means I might have this exact piece, which means this will be a gift. Okay, that's fine. But this side is, it opens up like a mesh compartment. And I can't remember if I bought this. That's so weird. But that's what happens when you don't get there very often. And obviously I have too much Vera. All right. But anyway, so it's super cute. It has these 2 little handles which you can hold. I got this thinking this would be a great little accessory bag inside a bag. Like even the bag I'm carrying today, a purse backpack. So it could fit inside other things and be like a catch-all. Yeah. So there's that one, and the other one is the same bag, but this one is in Frosted Floral, which is one of the other newer patterns. It too is Lighten Up. It's a black background, but then it has a couple different colors of blues with whites and grays, and so it's just a kind of sophisticated floral print. I like it a lot, actually. So I got that, and I just picked one with a nice flower, a nice mix of the colors, and the inside is just black. Cool. Yeah, and then, again, this is in no particular order, except I divided out a certain pattern, which you'll see. This is a large cosmetic. This is in the new pattern and new material. So this is the Ultralight Grand Cosmetic in Fleur Medallion. Hi, Kelly. What? Come on. Hi, baby. She's still making sure that I get past my inspection. I've been gone all day. I know, baby. I know, it's okay. Okay, I'm home now. Anyways, Ultralight collection. So this is kind of like the puffy collection. Not quite, but it is. It's ultralight. It's very lightweight. It's water repellent. Well, let's see what it says about it. It says, it's a fabric that's both lightweight and water repellent. Okay. These styles were designed to take you from work to weekend with ease. All right. Ultralight. Yeah. So it is. It's kind of like the featherweight or whatever from the retail side, but this is an outlet factory style. But this is just a large cosmetic. It's called the Grand, but it's like the size of a normal large. It's very simple. It just has plastic lined interior over solid color. But I do love this pattern, you know, blues and purples. So there you go. But it's lightweight, and I thought this will go with a lot of things, obviously, because it's water resistant as well, that are water repellent, that helps a lot too. In the same pattern, same material, I've got this cute little backpack. This is, I want to say it's the Compact Essential, but I don't know if they call it that because it's a different line. It's just the Ultralight Compact Backpack. So there you go. In the past, I had bought the factory style Compact Essential backpacks because their backpacks are named like you have your Compact Essential, your Large Essential, kind of your 3 sizes. And the Compact was the purse size backpack, but they had made the straps so short. I had bought 3 one time like a year ago and I returned them immediately because they did not fit. But I tried it on today and it does fit. So either because they've lengthened them and or because I've decreased my size. But in any case, they are comfortable. These ones have a nice slicky padded strap, a nice carry handle. It's just a fun size. They do have cargo slots on the side. Inside it has 1 privacy pocket and that's it. It's the same as the small backpack, I would say, on the retail side. Very similar, both in structure and size. Yeah. So, and then the front pocket has 1 big slip in it. So it's a pretty simple bag. But I like it. It is quilted. It is got a little bit of padding to it. It's very slicky. And it's water repellent and lightweight. So it's perfect to be a purse backpack, even in COVID times, because then I can wipe that bad Johnny down and good to go again. I don't know if this is machine washable. I'm going to say no, but I don't know. I don't know yet. I will find out. Let's see. Then I got a couple other items, and I'm trying to keep like grouped patterns or stuff. So I got 2 luggage tags in the same, the ultralight material. I got ones, they look like they're 2 parts of the medallion, sort of a mirror image of each other, which actually I just thought was kind of cool. Not that they'll be sitting next to each other, but anyways, I thought it was fun. And so I didn't know if I was right-handed or left-handed. I got both. Yeah. Because there will be more than 1 bag or suitcase that I need to tag along the way. This is a new factory style item. This is exclusive to the factory outlets, and this is RFID protected. So there's the RFID tag right in there. And let's see, well, I'm looking for the tag here. Here it is. Tied up in the zipper, of course. Hang on. I've had some luck with these zippers lately. Okay. So this is the RFID small bifold wallet in classic navy. So yes, it's a microfiber outlet style, single diamond stitching. It's nice. It has this faux leather tag sewn all the way around. It's really good. It has like a connection, a little chain with a quick release hook on it. I like that. So I can hook that onto things. And then inside, check this out. So it has 4 card slots right here. It's RFID. Then there's another big slip behind it. There's a big slip on the other side as well. And then there's a zipper pocket right there. So got some options. And if you don't want to use the key thing, you can tuck it inside even. And then the whole thing snaps together with a snap closure. So it's pretty slim and trim. It's just another slim wallet option, you know. So I think it's a great addition. I actually got 2 of these today. We'll see the other one when we get to it. But this one's just classic navy. Yeah. Could have been using that in my bag today. Okay. Next item, this is the compact organizer, or the factory style Lighten Up compact organizer. This one is in the Haymarket Paisley. Yeah, that's correct. So it has an overall triangular shape, kind of like the big Lighten Up Cosmetic does. It does have a nylon interior, so it's not that robust rubberized one that you would see in that pencil case or whatever. It does have the rubber zipper pull like Lighten Up standard on the outlet side. Pretty pattern though. Look at all the jewel tones. Sort of it's definitely paisley, but some floralish aspects as well, like there's a flower. Yeah, and then this front pocket opens all the way up and around, and it does lay flat. There are 2 slips on this side, mesh elastic, and then there's a zipper mesh on this side. I have a few of these already in different colors and patterns, and so I grabbed a couple of them today to sort of give myself some more options going forward. I love this. It's a great little organizer to put in your bigger bags. Yeah, so it's good. Speaking of organizing and packing, I did finally catch packing cube set. Again, this is Haymarket Paisley. I don't know. There's 3 sizes. So you got a large one there, which is pretty good size. You got a medium one, and then you have a small one. They're all good size. I think, you know, depending on my trip, I would have to use more than one set of these or combine it with other ones to get enough of the right sizes for the right bags. But having the 2 smaller bags allows you to have, like, for example, I might put socks in one and bras and panties in the other, or, you know, the mentionables there and t-shirts here and pants and stuff here. You know, you can do whatever, but packing cubes are great. These, what I like a lot about them, this is the first time I've actually had hands on because they did not have them last time I was there. And they did not have the new pattern, which I really, really wanted. So I'm going to have to buy some, but anyway. So they're about, this is the medium one. It's about yay big. So it's pretty good. This one does not have a top handle on it. And it's the very thin nylon, like the pencil pouch trios from the paper store that I'd gotten. It zips halfway around the top, so you can see, like, it folds down there, and so you've got access, and you can stuff it down there and then hold it down and zip it, whatever. Same thing for all of them, but again, you can see they're pretty good depth to them, so they will hold a lot of stuff. Whether you're organizing your closet or your drawers at home or packing a suitcase, same thing, they are good. Only the large piece has a handle on it. I do wish they all did, for what that's worth. But there you go. Packing cube set, and because they're so thin, I mean, let me show you this side, because you can really see that pattern. It's just so pretty. Matches everything. And you can fold this thing like way down, and that's not even, I mean, you could really mush it up for storage. You can really pack it down to a smaller size if you wanted. I don't know about your storage space, but mine is pretty limited. Okay, now this is a separate item, but it's made from that same slicky nylon material. This is kind of like a cross between a Ditty bag and like a non-Vera Bradley wet dry bag. If you're familiar with like water sports or outdoor stuff, they have wet dry bags. And what those are is they're a waterproof bag, and then they have a strip at the top with clips. So you would just put your stuff in it and fold down the top to whatever size, and then you clip it to itself, and it creates a watertight seal. So, for example, when I'm kayaking, I have one. It's bigger than this, but you put all the things you want to keep dry, and then you clip it on, and you can tether it. And so if it falls in the water, your stuff stays dry, and you can, you know, pull it back, whatever. People use them for a lot of water sports stuff. But this is not. I don't think it's waterproof at all. It's a very thin, just that nylon, yeah. But nonetheless, it has that top closure. So I kind of like it. I thought I'd give it a try. This is called the small Ditty bag. Yeah. Which is confusing because the factory does or did have small Ditty bags that were actual drawstring ditties. So that's not confusing at all, I guess. But the bottom of it is a bucket style, but it's kind of an oval bucket, not a rounded one. It does have a little Vera Bradley nylon tag sewn on it. But like I said, it's just kind of a small thing. I do think I would prefer this material, but with a drawstring at the top instead of this closure. So I might do some surgery on my bag and take this strap off and put a drawstring in there myself maybe, because I just think this will be so much more functional for me, because I think you lose some capacity by rolling that top, even if you roll it only once or twice. And then you fold it like that. If you have this thing filled, you're going to, yeah, you just lose. This is just me thinking out loud, yeah. But we'll try it. And, okay. So now we're getting into some stationery stuff. So let me just pull it all out and we'll run through it. Okay. So, oopsie. So, yeah, you got the regular pink shopping bags from the outlet. All right, the first item I got, this is a non-dated large spiral planner. This is in Haymarket, Paisley. Yeah, I've been on an Erin Condren kick, and 2021 is completely covered, like 4 different ways, for sure. But these are undated, so they're great gifts for other people. They're great for future. Like I've pretty well stocked on these for like 10 years to come in all the different patterns, but they're mostly retail. Anyways, I like the Haymarket. I like the colorful, and inside they have a lot of colorful stuff as well. We'll open one of the other ones just to show you, but I've definitely shown them before, and we will show them again. But yeah, so they do have an interior pocket. They do have some planner stickers in them, and it's spiral bound, but they're undated, so you can use them anytime, any year, and you mark them up yourself. So that was Haymarket. The rest of this is Anchors Aweigh. Like all of the rest of this is Anchors Aweigh. Yeah. Okay, so what's Anchors Aweigh? First, I will say that it is a lot like the retail side Sure Thing. Very, very similar. Not the same, but very similar. Honestly, it looks more to me almost like the Springtide Navy with a lighter background, because just the way that the things that are in it, that's what it reminds me more of. But yeah, so you can see it. It has the anchors, it has the shells and corals and starfish, and you've got more anchor, you've got sea turtles, you've got sea horses on there. Yeah, so these are all exactly the same print front and back for every one of them. So pattern placement's not a problem with these. But the other reason I think Springtide Navy instead of Sure Thing, because these colors are more of Sure Thing colors, but the design is more Sure Thing. Like these ropes, that was a Springtide Navy thing. Sorry, my brain is having trouble switching back and forth between the two. Nonetheless, let's take a look at this. This says it's a 12-month calendar. Yeah, that's really all it says. Okay, so you open up the very front. You have a pocket, just a pocket, both sides. Here's some of your generic stickers that it comes with, just one page. Your name page, but look at the colors, pretty colors. You have your calendars. Now, so if you're like me and you're holding this for future, this is a 2021 calendar on the front. It does have 22, 23, and that's it. So if I don't use it in the next 3 years, those are going to be useless. That is not a reason for me not to buy the calendar, obviously, because I bought 3 of them today. 2 in this pattern and 1 in Haymarket, because I just love this pattern, and I thought one would be a great gift for one of my cruising buddies when we start cruising again, maybe. Anyway, so there's some tabs. This one says dates to celebrate. There's a couple pages for addresses, important information, and notes. And there's just some, they're just pages. And these are kind of thin, so relative to like the Erin Condren Petite Planners, which is one of my things, they're a little thinner than that. So you might have to choose your pens that you use carefully, because if they have a lot of bleed through, that would be a problem for this type of calendar. But then we jump in, and look, there is the Fleur Medallion. The Frosted Floral. New stuff, gotta learn it. The Frosted Floral, so you get a mix of patterns in, even though this is a Anchors Aweigh exterior, it's a mixed interior. The calendar themselves, you have a monthly view with some notes on the side. You can't see that very well because the light is so bright. And then behind that, you have the weekly views. Can you see that? So your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on this side, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are halvesies. But each of the pages in that section has that same trim as the divider page. And they are tabbed, so you can kind of flick to the next month. But you have each time a nice dual-page floral or patterned, colorful piece. And then it repeats. So you have your monthly, and then you have each of the weeklies. So let's just look at what patterns are in here. I don't even know what that pattern is, honestly. What is that? Anybody know this pattern? I don't. Haven't seen that one yet. Then this one obviously is Anchors Aweigh. Here's another one I haven't seen yet. So maybe this is a little foretelling of what is to come, perhaps. I have not seen that one before. And then it looks like it repeats. It just repeats all of them. Yeah. So it gets like 3 times through, 4 patterns, 3 repeats. There you go. And then it has the elastic to close it up. There you go. Easy peasy. So great little planner, great for gifts. They're undated, like I said. So here's a second one, exactly the same. Now, because I didn't really buy a whole lot of Sure Thing. I did buy some. This is a lighter background than the Sure Thing. In another video in the future, I'll pull some out and we'll put it side by side so you can really see that. But it is lighter. But I did get a pen. And the pens were 60% off. The rest of the stuff was 50 plus 20. So good sale, but not the very best. But these are brand new patterns, so I was just happy to have any discount at all anyways. But Stationery is always 60%, not the other. Then I got a phone case because, well, they still have it for 8 plus, 7 plus, 6S plus, 6 plus. So this still fits my phone, even though my phone is probably going to age out before I even get to use this. I bought this because I liked it, but also this is going to be my cruising phone cover, I think. Yeah, someday when we get to cruise again. And same reason I got these. Now, in the past, I have this little clipboard. I put magnets on the back. This already has a magnet on the back. So when I go cruising, I usually have friends in other cabins, and sometimes you miss each other, and you can leave a voicemail on your phones, but sometimes it's fun just to have a little note on your door as well. So yeah, I always have that. But these are perfect. Like, they're perforated at the top, so you could rip off a note. Maybe you just need a piece of paper. You can hang it on the inside of your door too. It doesn't have to be outside. Okay, story time. My last trip I was on the same ship for 57 days. That was 5 cruises in a row. It was an epic adventure, totally. I'll put a link right here for that if you want to go back and look at that. And right behind that, I'll put a link as well for the Erin Condren travel journal that I put together from that trip. So there's 2 ways to look at that. And then the third video I'll put as well, back to back to back, is like the ship tour. So you can see the ship that I was on. Anyway, if you're interested. But on that trip, I had like a name tag. It said Xena, and it had a little pirate. It was a little wooden thing with, and it was on my door, so everybody knew who it was. But on my door, I had a clipboard with some note pages. They were just blank, and I had a pen on a string, which was intended for my friends, but random strangers, and it was fine, it was fun. But they would walk by and they start tic-tac-toe games. So I don't know how many different people I was playing with, but I was always X, so I put the X and they'd put O's, and we'd have whole games. Just every day I'd come back and take a move, and anyways, it was fun. It was just fun. So there you go. Then I also got a mini notebook and a large notebook. They are the same, they're just different sizes, slightly different pattern placement, but both of them are college ruled pages. Both of them have 160 pages, and both of them have spiral bindings and an interior pocket. Yeah, but just add it to my collection of notebooks that I have from Vera because I love them, because they're fun. And you always need paper, so it won't ever go out of style, right? All right, that's it for the stationery stuff, but I have a whole nother bag still of a bunch of little things, and it's pretty much all Anchors Aweigh. Yeah, so I got scrunchies because, as I mentioned recently on a video, I still wear my hair up. I still wear scrunchy things. What do I have today? Oh, just a black, yeah, simple, boring. But the scrunchies, it comes with a light blue, and this is a very stiff material. Again, I kind of feel like it's sort of like the microfiber, but a very pale blue one. I'm not sure I've seen that yet in a microfiber. The middle one is it's a very robust material. If it's not microfiber, it feels a lot like it, but it's a blue, like a royal blue. And then the third one is the Anchors Aweigh pattern, so definitely a good mix of appropriate colors to go with it. Then I got another of the RFID small bifold wallet, but this one is an Anchors Aweigh. The three things I really was interested in this pattern: the anchor, the turtle, and the seahorse. The shells and corals and ropes, whatever else can come as it may, but those were the things that I was looking for to have intact, centered if I could, and ideally multiple on one thing. So that's what I was looking for on the pieces where it mattered. This one is the front. There's the tag. You can see some coral, some shells, some other corals. You got I don't know, some other shell configuration there. And then you have, of course, a perfect anchor with the ropes, actually, very nicely centered on there. So that's great. This is going to be my cruise wallet, one of them. Because I could clip it onto my lanyard and have a little bit more. I probably won't use it like that, honestly, because I have zip IDs, but anyways. So there's the inside. It's just very pale, and it has that same clip and tag. Okay, but on the back, I did get a turtle. Now, his head is halfway cut off, so it's imperfect, and there's part of an anchor there. But you put the whole thing together, it's, not too bad. It was the best of what was there, and that's all I can say about it. So almost a full turtle and definitely a full anchor. So I'm pretty happy with it overall. Anyway, nobody's going to see it for quite a while because there's no cruising. Not that I can't use it every day. And speaking of everyday use, here is the RFID smartphone wristlet in the same pattern. It is a wristlet. It is not a crossbody, which is unfortunate because I actually kind of thought it was when I grabbed it until I was checking out and realized it wasn't, but that's okay. I use like a little wristlet a lot of times on the ship, not usually a patterned one like this. Like I'll have a little black wristlet that I can put my phone and my CPass card and maybe some business cards and a few dollars for tips. And that's it. And I'll run around the ship with that for the evening, like when you're dressed up or whatever. I have a nice little wristlet to carry everything. This would just be a daytime version of that so that I can have a little bit more than just my zip ID with my CPass and have to hold my phone. It kind of puts everything in one hand. Anyways. But I like that too as a grab and go wallet at home. So a lot of different options that I'm sharing there, all in one sentence really. But this has a removable wristlet strap. It is a nice hook there. It is cotton, quilted cotton. On the front, I did get a good bit of the turtle, and I got some nice colors from all the different stuff around it. So I'm really happy with that. On the back, not as perfect. You can tell that that's an anchor. I got a nice star right in the middle. The rest is like, it's okay. But it's a snap opening on that front part, and you can see on the side it's just an elastic. But my phone, again, 6S Plus, with the cover, and it fits very easily, very nicely. It fits perfectly in there, and then it snaps in. It does have a little space here, so I could put a pen there if I wanted, like running around, I might want to do that. Or, you could accommodate a bigger phone, or you can put other stuff in there. Like I could fit a second phone easily. And not that I would do this, but just for curiosity's sake. Yeah, laterally, that fits in there, but it's too tall for that pocket. So obviously I wouldn't do that, but there you go. So let me take my phone out before I forget it's there. So that's the front. It has that slip-in thing, and then it has a zipper pocket in the middle, and then it has the flap on the other side, which is kind of like a bifold type, or trifold rather. And you have a big cash drawer. You have a side slip. You have 5 card slots there, and 4 more here. The bottom one's clear ID, and then you have another side slip behind. Yeah, so a lot of spots. This is a full-up wallet, but it's low profile, relatively speaking. So it's kind of like your all-in-ones, but totally different layout. Okay, I don't know why I'm having trouble with that snap. And let's zip it. Zip it. Anyway, it's a wristlet. Yeah. Another new style. There's a lot of new styles. This isn't new, but it's new-ish, and it's my first one. So there you go. All right. This is the large pill case. I do have one of these from the outlet. This is a factory style only. But this one is in Anchors Aweigh, and there's my turtle and my anchor perfectly on the front. I couldn't ask for much better, and I have almost as good on the back, but nice, have some of the other shells and things, different parts of it. Yeah. But these, I have to take medicine morning and night, and a lot of it's just supplements, but there are a couple of things I need to take. So when I travel, I usually take my pill bottles if it's going to be longer than a week or two. But if I have 2 of these and I'm gone for 2 weeks, that's 2 weeks already divvied out. What I do is I take these out, and these are each day. You can do 4 pills a day, or you can do 2 weeks, day, night, and so that's actually 2 full days. But they're all labeled: Monday morning, Monday noon, Monday evening, Monday night, Tuesday, etc., etc. But you could just grab and go, like maybe if you need to take that in your purse, you can throw that in there and go. I use this a different way normally because I already have my weekday and night that I use at home, and they both fit perfectly in here. Also, for you lug nuts, the choo-choo pill boxes, you can fit 2 of those in here as well. And so you can put 2 in one box. And when you're traveling, sometimes that's enough. I mean, or you can take 2 choo-choos or whatever. The other way that I've used this in the past is I put necklaces through straws so they don't get tangled, and then I just lay the straws in here. And that is a way to take a bunch of necklaces and bracelets without them getting tangled. And then these, you know, of course, you can use them for earrings, you can use them for medicines, you can use them for candy, whatever. And they just go right back in there. But there you go. This one is cotton. It's not quilted, but it does have a little bit of padding to it. So, yeah, really cute. So, always good. Next item. Okay, hang on. Okay, so the next item is the Zip ID. I did buy 2, yeah, because I couldn't decide if I needed the turtle or I needed the anchor. So I got both because I couldn't find one that had a better placement. These were the two very best ones. And I'm actually happy with both of them. So in different moods, I would go for the turtle, or different ways, I would go for the anchor. But that being said, one of them may end up being a gift because y'all know I don't need any more Zip IDs at all, let alone 2 of the same pattern. But to me, they are very different, honestly, because of their pattern placement. They look different colors and everything. On the back side, it's just a mix of choppy pieces, which is fine. Okay, anyways. Yeah. And then I got the Cosmetic Trio because I love pouches. I have a bunch of these in different patterns, but I definitely don't have this one. I do tend to stray away from light background stuff, so y'all are probably asking yourself why in the world would I buy all of this. That being said, here's the reason. Because you'll notice the things I bought are either stationery, which is irrelevant, the background color, or they're interior items, except for that wristlet. So things that will be inside of other things. They're not the primary exterior bag for the most part. So that's why I can accept, for me, the lighter background, because it's less risky. Yeah, that's my thought process anyways. But yeah, mix of pattern placements, but I got some of my key elements, the anchor, the turtle, some stars, turtle on the little one. I don't see, unfortunately, I mean I do see fish, but I don't see any seahorses on this, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. But let's look at these pattern placements. On the back of the big one, but anchor, turtle, star, there's a fishy and lots of corals and shells. The other side, similar but different placement of it. Then the medium one, again, a lot of the same stuff again. And again, this one's almost the same front and back, almost. And then the little one, it's got a turtle on one side and guess what? A turtle on the other. So interesting how that ended up. But anyway, Kelly's a little out of sorts over here. What are you doing, Mama? Okay, then I got the RFID passport wallet. It's a Lighten Up passport wallet. I've got my turtle and my anchor. Pretty good. So on the front is the anchor and on the back is the turtle. So I'm really happy with that. Got my stars, got some of the shells. I just thought it was a good mix of pattern placement there. And this little snap opening, it says out of office on the front. This unfortunately doesn't have the coin purse on it, which I kind of wish it did, but then again, I'm glad it doesn't because it would mess up my perfect placement there. It would be all choppy. But inside I also have a lovely turtle, like right at the angle for this pocket where you put your passport. You also have a slip behind there and a bunch of card slots. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card slots. The bottom one is your clear ID window, and it does have that assist to put your cards out more easily. So I do love these. I think they're great slim wallets in other bigger things. When I do travel, I do have some other RFID things that I use that are bigger and it just holds everything, but there you go. A slim passport wallet. Here again is the Lighten Up Compact Organizer, but in Anchors Aweigh. And I've got a perfect turtle right on the front. I definitely picked that on purpose. The anchor's a little bit cut off, but you can tell it's an anchor, so I'm still pretty happy with it. And then on the bottom, there's another part of a turtle, and on the back, a star in the middle, another part of the anchor. So ironically, it's like the piece of the anchor that's missing up here, but that's just coincidence. Inside this one is just, again, that pale blue. Matches the exterior. So very light, but Lighten Up is wipeable, so definitely an option there. Got a Ditty bag because I love Ditty bags, and I don't have one in this pattern, and it's perfect. I definitely always take them on my trips, usually more than one of them. And I'm looking here, we've got a bunch of anchors. We do have a full seahorse. We have a full turtle. We've got some stars, different stars. I think that's just lovely. On the back side where the seam is, sort of looks like two turtles almost finished mating there, and a repeat of coral, but hey, that's cool. There you go. It's just a Ditty bag, and it does, this honestly, the retail side has these rolled pulls. They're not my preference, honestly. But the retail side ones are tethered at the bottom, so they're like a little knapsack. I do like that the outlet ones still are not, but I prefer the ones that are the double pulls because I just think you get a better cinch. But anyways, it's a Ditty bag and it has the plastic lining just like always. Okay, next up, a medium cosmetic. This is a factory style medium cosmetic, so they are just the straight, I'm trying to reshape it here. So it's just the straight medium cosmetic. What I like about these is they are a little bit slimmer profile. I think they hold quite a lot actually, and I love that they have that loop so I can stack them in my bag and grab them by that handle or carry them around wherever. Yeah, and pattern placement wise, you know, I went with the best of what was available. I do have most of a turtle here. I got some of the colors. It's balanced. There's not a lot of dead space. On the other side, I actually like this side much better, and there is, so you have lots of the shells, you got a perfect anchor and a near perfect turtle. So I have the most important end of them anyways. So there you go. I think that's a really good look at the pattern highlights right there. One thing I will say, and observationally, those seahorses are few and far between, so that's interesting. Okay, next item. This is something I had not seen before either. A Lighten Up large blush and brush case. By name, I have seen that, but this just looks different to me. It's different. So take my word for it. This one has this front zipper pocket. So fundamentally, it's a blush and brush. So you have your big section and your smaller section for your brushes. Yeah, that much is true, but it's just a little bit different layout. It's upside down. Okay. So you have a lot of brush slots here. It doesn't have the flap, and this is not plasticized. It is wipeable, but this is a very thin, I mean, it's just nylon on that side and Lighten Up on this side. There's no plastic, nothing there. On this side, it is a clear plastic pocket with a zipper. So you do have that. And that obviously is wipeable, but the inside is not plastic. It's just that nylon again. So what I'm, I guess, getting at with some of the details here is this feels like very cheap to me. I'm not saying it is. It just, quality-wise, it seems kind of chintzy, if that makes sense, for what that's worth. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I think. So this one has a one zipper coming around. Look at this pattern placement, though. Again, I got my turtle perfect and my anchor perfect, and the rest works. On the back, similar actually, almost the same slot of pattern, just a slightly different placement. But the anchor is dead center. That's kind of cool. Anyway, it has a top handle, and that's all right. It's kind of, it just seems awkward the way it is placed. And I think when it's full, it will just work better, but I think it's great. And then on the back pocket here, this is your main pouch. It does zip all the way end to end, bottom to bottom, but there's a nice gusset there, so it will stand. Maybe you have stuff in it, and it's, you know, trained there. These little plastic things are getting on the nerves. So inside you have two big mesh pockets and 2 big mesh pockets, so 2 on each side. But there's your bottom space. So this can hold a lot of stuff. This particular piece, although by name it's a blush and brush, or whatever, it reminds me more of the Lighten Up travel organizer. It was slightly different than this, but very similar in a way. And this, unfortunately, has single zippers on both pockets. But I would still use this for a lot of things. A lot. Not just cosmetic type. I use something similar to this as my tech around the house. So I have all my extra cords and plugs and chargers and everything in one place. And actually I have so much of that stuff. I have 2 of those. But anyways, this one's for travel. We'll see what else it gets used for. Yeah, a lot. A lot. Also, I didn't need an umbrella, but I thought this size, this little mini umbrellas, and it says authentic mini umbrella, what a funny name, but it has a little sleeve on it. I just thought this is a great size for travel. I think anybody could agree with that. And yeah, I have other ones that I could take, but is that not perfect for like on a cruise to have a nautical themed umbrella? I just thought it would be. And the reason I say cruising specifically, certainly not limited to that. It would be great for like Disney or other things too. But for sun and or rain, because sometimes you just need a little shade too. Not just sun when you're out walking around in the blazing hot sun hour after hour. Trust me, I live in Arizona. That's very useful. Then I got 2 drinking vessels. Oops, there goes my bag. I got the water bottle, 25 ounces in Anchors Aweigh. And I'm going to pull this tag off because this is a cute, well, it's not going to be easy to pull off, but I'll get it off. It's sticky, so I can't just slide it off, but it's it's the pattern. And again, my cruising water bottle. I always take a water bottle on my cruises, something hard. This one does not have good insulation though, so it may or may not make the cut. I may take 2. I'll take this one for just room temperature water, and then I'll have my other one because I always take 2 drinking vessels. One can be insulated with ice, and one could just be water. Because I have the Springtide Navy in the insulated version. And then this is just the double wall tumbler, 24 ounces. They call it the travel tumbler on the outlet side. There you go. So just a fun drink at home. I wouldn't take this on a trip personally. I think it's too fragile for being banged around. Plus I really don't have a need for that on a ship or on a plane or wherever I'm going. So this would stay at home, and the metal ones would make the travels. As a general rule, not absolutes. Nothing in my life is absolutes, really. But then I got 2 of these new style keychains, and let's see what they call them. Wristlet keychain, classic navy, and Haymarket Paisley. And they're soft, like they feel soft. Like it's not just a cotton feel, but there's something about it. There is a backing to it. It is like a woven type thing, but not seatbelty. It's sort of a slickier, like a satinier feel to them, and a very tight weave. So very nice. They fit even over my giant hands. They fit nicely on your wrist. So you could use it as a wristlet strap on some of your bags, Vera, Lug, or otherwise. You can just make that a nice wristlet strap. It could match, it could contrast, it could be whatever. But then it has a key ring and a quick release hook on it. I don't know how robust they are because to me this is the cheaper version of them. We'll see, remains to be seen. But it could be a keychain. You certainly could find your keys easily in your bag, and you can grab and go with things. Yeah, there you go. And then I got the neutral color because I was using navy bag today, so navy was on my brain, and I love navy. But I thought this would go a lot more with some of my other bags because it's real dark. It could pass as a black or... Anyways, so I got 2 of them. And last but not least, this is my second purse backpack I got. This one is, of course, Anchors Aweigh, so it's a cotton one. This won't get used anytime soon because of COVID. Yeah, it's washable. I think this one doesn't feel like it has as much structure as the Ultralight one, so I maybe would put this through the washer on a cold, gentle cycle, maybe. So I could sanitize it, but it's so light. This will get precious, careful use, and I probably won't use it until I Scotch guard it because it is so light, and I think that protection is warranted for this cotton type item that's going to get a lot of use. Now, I don't put Vera on the floor, but still, you know what I mean? Yeah. So even just handling the straps, it would get, dirty hands. Well, anyways. But let's look at the pattern placement and the structure of the bag, because we went into the other one, but not super detailed on some of the pieces. So the front pocket on this one is just a pocket. It's just straight pocket. The other one didn't actually have that pocket, I don't think. And then the second pocket doesn't have that slip that the Ultralight had. So I actually like this about these pockets because I have a lot of small accessory pieces that I would put in these pockets, so I don't really need a lot of built-in structure to them. I'm okay with that, actually. I'm pretty happy with that as a purse backpack. It does have its own gusset space, so I can put like 2 fingers thick in that section. So that's a good pocket. Now, granted, that is shared with the flat pocket space on the front. So if you bulk that out, you can't bulk out the second one as much. I guarantee that. But it is a good size. So here's like the compact organizer we just looked at. It fits perfectly in the bottom of that, standing up, sideways, so it's perfect. The slim wallet option, the passport wallet, fits very nicely in that front piece. It does, like if you just put it straight in, it's too tall, but this hood is usable space. So you just flip that over and you can zip up that pocket. So great options. Let me see while we're here. We've got the wristlet that we just looked at. Won't fit in that front pocket, but will easily fit in that second pocket. Just perfect grab and go wallet. Of course the zip IDs will fit. Here's your bifold that will fit very easily and nicely in that front pocket as well. These are reasons why I get some slim wallet options. Of course, like I said, zip IDs will fit anywhere. So there you go. That is my thing. I've got my perfect turtle right on the bottom. The rest of it is a little bit choppy, but there's a nearly intact anchor. And full anchor on this side on the bottom. And I have a full seahorse. I knew there was one on there. And then you have your top carriage handle. You have your straps on the back, which have a little bit of an ergonomic shape to them. I do still wish they were a little bit longer because this isn't a kid's bag. Yes, it can be, but let's be honest, this is for me. So I put it straight up all the way out. So this is what I do. This is the one that didn't used to fit me, or maybe they lengthened it, whatever. Before we do the fit test, let's finish going around. So one side pocket, the right side as you face it, does have a zipper extension on it. So it's not elastic, but it does make that pocket more bigger. Here is the 25-ounce water bottle, and it does fit in that pocket with it expanded. It would not fit if it wasn't expanded, just FYI. Okay, there we go. So we've got those pockets we've already looked at. The main pocket does have 2 slip pockets right here on the back, and they go down to right about here on the bag. So they're pretty tall, actually. And you could put some of these other things in those pockets as well. So, for example, let me see if this fits. It does. It fits very nicely down in there completely. It's right at the top edge. So that tells you how deep your pocket is there. And if I was doing that, I might even leave the clip end out so that I can grab it easier coming out of that pocket, maybe. Just thinking ahead. All right, so again, this bag does have a good amount of space to it. And then on the back, you can see more of the pattern. So kind of everything but the seahorse. We got fish, we got coral, we got anchors all over, we got a big turtle. No seahorse. I think that's part of one, like his backside, the length of him. So, precious few seahorses again. All right. Now, really quick, because I didn't put on the other one, but I put them on in the store. But let's see this fit. So first of all, you can carry it on one arm, no problem. It is a good fit there. But if I just put this on both arms, I can get into it and out of it very easily. But I do tend to like mine a little bit loose. But look, it's okay. I mean, yeah, it's a purse backpack. It's not a full-size bag, but it fits just fine. And so I don't know if it's just me or the bag that changed. Probably both, I think. Because I would have loved my other compact essentials. I wish I would have kept them now, because now I can't even get those patterns anymore. It's all good. I have a house full of Vera. It's not a problem. But this is the last item for this haul. So this is a pretty big haul. Huh, Kelly? What are you doing down there? Hmm? What are you doing? Come on. Get up. No. Up. Come in. Or out. Okay, just get out of my crotch. Okay, what are you doing? Come on. She just missed me today. I'm sorry. Not sorry. That's my girl. Yeah, so I don't know where you are, what time it is there. It's getting late here, so probably this won't go out until morning, but we'll see you when I see you. Hope you're doing well. And don't forget to wash your hands. Washy, washy. Bye for now.